For question 44 is again asks you the property, okay, in the equation of circle, okay. So this video will also only shows you how to use the program to finish the question. For the normal methods, please go back to the marking scheme. Okay, if we have the C1 and C2 to be our circles, which of them must be true? So for using the program, we can try to use the pi or e function to check the center and also the radius for C1 and C2. Okay, for the C1 here, so we can have program 3. For example, I choose E here, input 8 and -12 and 8. So the center of C1 will be -4 and also 6. For the radius, its output 3 will be 6.63 something. Then we can have d squared here. So it's square root 44 to be my radius. For C2, how can I input it? So be careful for this one because you have 2x squared and 2y squared here. So you have to input x divided by 2, -12 divided by 2, and 14 divided by 2 here. So you get the answer, -2 and 3 for the center. For radius, 2.44 something, then d squared it, then I get square root 6. Okay, then we can compare. One definitely is not correct because C1 center will be -4 and 6, but C2 center will be -2 and 3. Number 2, okay, actually you don't need to test it during the exam, but if you really want to check it, you can try to substitute, okay, the -2 and 8 into C2. You can substitute and check larger than 0. So for me, let's check once for you. 2 times -2 squared plus 2 times 8 squared plus 8 times -2 and then minus 12 times the 8 and then plus 14. This one is larger than 0. So correct. And for 3, the radius of C1 today is square root 44, but the radius of C2 is square root 6. This sign is not smaller than, must be larger than, so it's not correct. Therefore, 2 is the correct answer. Okay, B is the correct answer.